there's anything you guys are anticipating, I hope you got that today. I'm really excited because today my friend and I have tickets to meet Heather Fawcett for the Agnes Aubert's Mystical Cat Shelter book tour, and I'm ecstatic. I haven't met Heather Fawcett before, and she's my favorite authors. Emily Wilde is one of my favorite series, so I was just so excited to pick up Agnes Aubert, and like you guys saw in previous clips, my friend and I are buddy reading it. We have a special candle for a buddy read. It's the Dark Academia Anecdote candle. Smells so good. I was really hoping to finish this before I met Heather Fawcett, and I honestly don't think I'm going to. I did lose track of time. I'm about 130 pages into the book so far, which is a sizable dent. It's like a third, but leaving in about like 2 hours. So I don't know about like the state of me finishing it, but I do want to make a sizable dent in it, a further sizable dent. But I did want to update you guys on like where I am right now and say that I'm loving this book so far. It's so good. I'm always a little hesitant when I loved a book by an author previously and I don't know how like the next one will compare. And obviously like technically I've read 3 books by Heather Fawcett, but they've all been within the same series, so I don't know how I'll feel about her other books. But her writing is just so magical and mystical. And I'm loving Agnes too. I relate to her so much. As soon as I read A Meticulously Organized Life and Proudly Type A, I was like, we are gonna be so good together, and we are. I love her so much. We met Havelock, who's like the love interest, and he's so Howl-coded. I love him so much. The cat shelter is incredible. It's so heartwarming. I volunteered at a cat shelter when I was in middle school, and I never had a cat, so I was like worried about like how I don't know, fit into this equation. But I love cats and I love all animals, so I'm having a great time, and all the cat bits are so heartwarming. Yeah, I don't know, I'm loving it. Also, using my Gryffindor bookmark for this book feels so fitting because Abigail from Abigail's Cup of Tea is my favorite booktubers, and she said this book was giving Fantastic Beasts vibes, in that they're set in the same like era, and also it's cats. And that's something that I thought about the Ornithologist's Field Guide to Love, which is like one of my favorite books of all time. And I'm definitely seeing some Fantastic Beasts vibes, so I had to use my Harry Potter bookmark. Setting of a story so well. I felt that in Emily Wilde, I feel that in this. Also, Emily Wilde is epistolary, so it's a girl's journals, a scholar's journals, which is, you know, gonna influence like the writing style, and this is in first person, so I was just like really interested to see like how she would like make that transition, and it's really lovely and effortless so far. I will say, usually I don't tell people how to read their books, ebooks, audiobooks, physical. You do you. I mean, I'd always hope that you're not purchasing something from Amazon, but that's just my bookseller morality. Anyways, but typically I would never tell you how to read a book. I love them all. I love all the formats. They're all amazing. But in this one, as you guys saw in like previous clips, like I had my friend over to start the buddy read with, and it was a really wonderful night. And we did a little bit of like physical reading, and then we were like, let's put on the audiobook and do some coloring, because we thought that was like very fitting for a cat shelter, coloring some cat themed pages. And I really did not enjoy the audiobook. I thought it was really cool that they picked someone from who is like French Canadian, because that's where this book is set, in French Canada, to narrate the audiobook, and I thought that was really cool in theory. But the audiobook, it was like very stilted, especially in the dialogue, to the point where like it didn't, a lot of times if the audiobook narrator isn't like great, I can like separate it and be like, oh, like, but the book is good, and I can tell like the writing is actually good. Just the way it was read, I didn't know if it was like the writing stilted or if like the narrator is just a little stilted. And luckily I only like listened to a couple chapters worth, so I was like able to separate it enough. But I was talking to my friend and coworker who also read this book, but like only through audio, and she said the same thing about like she like hadn't picked it up physically and it felt so stilted, and she was so sad that she didn't love the new Heather Fawcett. And I'm like, I think it might just be the audiobook, because the writing physically feels so beautiful and almost lyrical, but not in a overly purple way, just in like in the way like the average person would take in a beautiful day or like a cold winter. It's just like very comforting. And in the audiobook it just does not come across, and I don't know why. So normally I would never tell you how to read a book, but I will just say please 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 pick this one up either physically or the ebook. I wouldn't recommend listening to it. I'm so sorry. Unless you like it. Unless you listen to it and you're like, this is great, then go at it. But I wouldn't recommend. I'm sorry. It's my little tangent. And my little update. I'm absolutely loving this book. It's so good. And I took a walk, and the cherry blossoms are blooming, and it's just so beautiful outside, and it's just a great day so far. So I'm gonna make as much of a dent in this as I possibly can. Maybe sit outside a little bit and do some reading on my balcony. And I will update you guys later. My friend's gonna come over in a couple hours, and we're gonna head to the event together. And it's our first author event together, which is very exciting. And yeah, those are all my updates for now.